Top 10 places to visit in Australia. Life in Australia. Australia is a dreamland. From the ancient tales of the Aboriginal Dreamtime, when mighty spirits conjured the coral reefs, rainforests, and red deserts, to armchair travelers who identify Australia as their dream destination, the land down under deserves all the attention. Australia, the world's smallest continent and largest island, is about the same size as the United States, but with a population the size of New York State and some of the most unique animals on the planet. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we'll talk about the best places to visit in Australia. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So let's get going. Number 10. Daintree National Park, Queensland. A wet tropics World Heritage Area, Daintree National Park in far north Queensland is among the most ancient ecosystems on Earth. The area belongs to the Eastern Kuku-Yalanji Aboriginal people, and many of its natural features hold great spiritual significance. The park encompasses two main sections: Mossman Gorge, where crystal clear waters gush over granite boulders, and Cape Tribulation, which is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Australia. Here, rainforest meets reef along the white sandy beaches of the Coral Sea. This stunning stretch of coast is one of the few places in the world where two of the planet's richest ecosystems converge. Number 9. Bondi Beach, New South Wales. Bronzed bodies, backpackers, blonde sand, and surf. Throw it all together and you get one of the world's most famous beaches. Bask on the golden sands, surf the breaks, or take a cool dip on a hot summer's day, but stay between the flags. Only 15 minutes by car from Sydney city centre, Bondi Beach is an excellent spot for a taste of Sydney's beach culture. Few cities in the world lay claim to such an enticing slice of sand and sea so close to the city. No wonder it's one of Sydney's best beaches. And you'll find some history here too. Bondi hosts one of the oldest surf life-saving clubs in the world. Number 8. Melbourne's Culture, Victoria. Melbourne is Australia's second largest city and is a popular stop on many Australian itineraries, especially for cultural vultures. Galleries, shops, theaters, restaurants, and its distinctly European feel are the main draws of this sophisticated city on the Yarra River. It's also a green city with parks, gardens, and open spaces occupying almost a third of its total area. The cultural highlights of Melbourne are many. Gape at the masterpieces at the National Gallery of Victoria, watch a performance at Arts Centre Melbourne, or head to Federation Square. Here, you can browse Australian artworks at the Ian Potter Gallery and learn about the nation's screen culture at the Australian Centre for the Movie Image, ACMI. Number 7. Blue Mountains National Park, New South Wales. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the beautiful Blue Mountains National Park is a hiker's paradise and a popular day trip from Sydney. It lies an easy 81-kilometer drive west of the city. Named for the blue haze emanating from the many eucalyptus trees, this stunning park protects more than 664,000 acres of wilderness. On a visit here, you can explore dramatic gorges, waterfalls, Aboriginal rock paintings, and 140 kilometers of hiking trails. The most famous attractions in Blue Mountains National Park are the towering sandstone rock formations called the Three Sisters. Other highlights include the Katoomba Scenic Railway, the world's steepest, which whisks passengers down the Jameson Valley through a cliffside tunnel into an ancient rainforest, and the Skyway, Scenic Cableway, and Scenic Walkway, which all offer elevated views of the dense forests. Number 6. Uluru-kata Tjuta National Park, Northern Territory. Deep in the heart of Australia's Red Centre, Uluru, formerly known as Ayers Rock, is one of the most photographed natural wonders in the country. The striking red monolith forms the centerpiece of Uluru-kata Tjuta National Park, a World Heritage Site jointly managed by Parks Australia and the traditional landowners, the Anangu people. Uluru, which means shadowy place in the local Aboriginal dialect, rises to 348 meters from the surrounding plain. Most of its bulk is hidden beneath the Earth's surface. Also in the park are the red dome-shaped rocks called Kata Tjuta, the Olgas. Number 5. Great Barrier Reef Marine Park, Queensland. You can't leave Australia without seeing the Great Barrier Reef. This World Heritage listed natural wonder is one of the most significant living structures on the planet. It's so vast, you can see it from outer space. For divers, island enthusiasts, snorkelers, and nature lovers, it's a bucket list destination. In 1975, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park was established to protect its fragile ecosystems. One of the 7 wonders of the natural world, the park stretches for 2,300 kilometers along the state of Queensland on Australia's east coast. That's about the distance between Mexico and Vancouver. These include more than 3,000 coral reefs, 600 continental islands, including the beautiful White Sunday Group, 300 coral cays, and inshore mangrove islands. Number 4. Surfers Paradise Beach, Gold Coast. Sun, sand, and sea. The Gold Coast's alliterative assets are on an impressive display at this iconic 3-kilometer-long beach. Despite all the skyscrapers rising behind the beach and the many bronzed bodies basking along its shore, it remains a surprisingly clean and picturesque stretch. Kids can splash around in the shallows or build sandcastles in the soft white sand. Surfers can ride the typically gentle swells, and if you want a break from the sun, you can seek shelter in one of the many nearby shops, cafes, and restaurants. For all these reasons, it's often considered one of the best beaches in Australia for those who like plenty of amenities on tap. At night, the beach is illuminated for evening strolls. Lifeguards patrol 365 days a year, but swimmers should always stay between the red and yellow flags. Number 3. Kangaroo at Harrison Island, Perth. Harrison Island is located right in the central part of the city and in the middle of the Swan River, making it an unexpected treasure and escape from city life. Not only is it a quiet spot, but you can find an array of birds, and the island has its own population of kangaroos. During the day, especially when it's hot out, they usually sleep in the shade, which can be tricky to find. When it's cooler, you can see them grazing and hopping around. To reach the kangaroos, you have to go through a gate on the western side of the island, where a fence stops them from wandering onto the nearby busy road. Number 2. Queen Street Mall, Brisbane. This vibrant Queen Street Mall will give your wallet a workout. This famous shopping precinct, Brisbane's CBD, is a central business district home to more than 700 retailers, showcasing local, national, and international designs and labels. You'll find everything here from Aussie favorites like Lorna Jane, R.W. Williams, and Zimmermann to high-end labels like Chanel, Dior, Tiffany & Co., and Louis Vuitton. The 6-level Myer Center department store anchors the mall. Cafes buzz with shoppers throughout the day, and a labyrinth of heritage-listed arcades make it rewarding to explore the complex. Don't worry, H&M and other discount retailers live along here too. You'll definitely find some hidden gems down there. Number 1. Sydney Opera House. It's a chance to see Australia's most iconic building behind the scenes, granting you access to areas of this architectural wonder that are usually off-limits to the public. Meet at the stage door to tread the boards of the Opera House's illustrious stages and sneak into the dressing rooms of the concert hall, opera and drama theaters, playhouse, and studio. If you dare to be scared, you can take the Opera House's new House After Dark tour, which puts a spooky spin on its daytime counterpart. You'll be entertained by the secrets and stories behind the curtain. From pulleys to props, sequins to sound checks. There's even a VR experience that lets you see what it's like to be on stage with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any travel updates.